If you are new here, my name is Melanie. I'm Southern Belle Mel. And if you are returning, welcome back. Today we are finishing up a series that I have so much enjoyed doing. I've been really surprised and happy and sometimes sad when it's come to this series. But we are down to the final video. Not 11, just one. Final one. Okay, so the final one from the Chocolate Vault from I Heart Revolution. And the final palette we have in here, let me go ahead and open her up, is the Lemon Drizzle. This is the one I was the most excited about. So I feel like because I was the most excited for it, it's like the one that could like let me down the hardest. But this is all completed then. So if you want to watch the videos that went with these, because I did a video on everything in here, you can go back to my previous videos. So let me go ahead and quickly remind you what Lemon Drizzle looks like. There we go. You got a yellow, orange, purple, you got some golds, browns, you know, and a very pretty like peachy, fleshy tone almost. So we definitely have a very pretty setup here. With looking at all of these palettes individually, like when doing these videos, what I'm noticing is that they like to make their palettes wearable and user friendly. They want you to be able to get a pop of color. They want you to be able to use the color in great ways, but also they want you to be able to get a nice neutral look out of these because that's going to appeal to most people, honestly. So this one is exactly like that. Hopefully the quality is up to par. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye with the Lemon Drizzle off camera, and then once I have that done, I'm going to come back and then I'm going to show you how I got the look on the other eye. So yeah. Okay, so I know it's a little intense. But I was going about it and I was using these colors and I was like, oh, I just want to keep going. And then I wanted to like just go crazy. So I kind of went a little crazy. So yeah, this is the Chocolate Cherry Lip Gloss. And yeah, here's the eye look. I actually really like it. I think it's really cool and fierce. And all the other looks I have done were very toned down and more neutrally. So I was like, you know what? Let's go big. So I wanted to go a little bigger today. So let's go ahead and get started with how I got this look. First of all, I took a big old fluffy brush and we're going to go right into Lemon Slice. Lemon Slice is right here. It's that yellow. And I'm just getting this yellow all over the crease. And I'm going pretty high with it as well. Okay, so that's the yellow so far. Now I'm taking a little bit smaller of a fluffy brush and going into Citrus, which is right beside the yellow. It's right here. I'm not going as high, but it's still a little high. And with this one, I'm just flicking it out. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the yellow because I didn't get it all the way out here. There we go. So I'm just going to go into a flat shader brush and I'm going to go into Delicious, which is this purple shade. It's a satin shade. And I'm packing this all over my lid. Well, I didn't use this brush last time, and this one caused way more fallout than the other brush, so I kind of wish I would have used the other brush to start packing it on there. I'm going to go back into it. I use this one. It's kind of a, it's not as flat, and it's kind of a, it's a different kind of brush than just a flat shader brush. But it really grabs onto the bristles of it a little bit better. Yeah, I should have used it because it ended up being a little better. Now I'm taking this brush and not adding any lift on it, but I'm just taking it and flicking it up. Now I'm taking this brush that doesn't have anything on it and kind of blending that out. Then I'm going to go back into Citrus a little bit with the same brush as before with it. And this is the yellow brush. I'm not going back into yellow, but I'm just using the brush as of right now. So right here is when I took a little bitty pencil brush, little bitty pencil brush. And we're going to go into Citrus and just put this all along the bottom lash line. There we go so far. Now for that bottom lash line, I'm going to take this brush right here and I'm going to go into Lemon Slice and go just all along the bottom lash line on top of Citrus. But of course this one's getting down further. And then I'm going to go back up this way as well. So you'll notice this one's a little darker on the outer corner. Well, that's because I did add a darker shade. Now I'm going to take a very small fluffy brush and I'm going to go into Scrumptious, which is right here. Just tap, tap, and then we're tapping this just on the outer corner here. And I am pulling it up into the blowout. See, that gives it a lot more shape. And take one more dip back into Scrumptious. Add a little bit more darkness right there. And now I'm going back into Lemon Slice. So this one got a little bit higher from me. I like it though. Like I said, when I do my first eye, I'm always like trying to do trial and error. So the second eye always looks better in my opinion. So now what I'm taking is the flat shader brush that I was trying to pack on the Delicious with, but what I used it on the previous eye was I took it and wet it and then I put Delicious just on top to add the shimmeriness to it. It's not like stand out shimmerly, it's just the Satin. Okay, so now I'm taking a little bitty shader brush, wetting it, and I'm going to go into Fluffy. Fluffy is the gold right here. And I'm putting Fluffy right on the inner corner. And I'm even going to go up a little bit onto the purple. I'm going to go down a little bit to the tear ducts. So there we go. And now I am taking a fluffy brush, Wet and Net, and I'm going to go into it Tangy, which is this gold right here. This one is less pigmented than Fluffy. Okay, and then I'm also taking the little shader brush into Tangy, and I'm just going to go right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brow, this brow off camera, and put my lashes on, and I'll be right back with my hair down so you can see the whole finished look. Here is the final look. I really like it. I'm really inspired by my new hair. This is probably what's bringing the last two looks I've done. But I think it looks really pretty. Very colorful, very different, not just a normal, natural look, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. I really wanted to see what it could bring me that was different than the other palettes, and I really do like the look that I came up with today. It's a little different for me. It's stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit, but you know, that's what makeup's for. It's so that you can play around, release your creativity, you know, not that still a line from James Charles, unleash your inner artist. So yes, I love this. I think it's so cool. I really like it with the lip gloss. The gold highlighter is a bit too gold for me, but it matches the lip well, or the eye and the lip well. It matches well. But overall, for the Lemon Drizzle palette with the shades I used, I'm finding a trend with their shadows. Their satin shades are a little harder to use. Their matte shades are awesome. Their shimmer shades are shimmery. But their satin shades are not my favorite, which is... it's disappointing. I mean, you can make it look good, like I made the purple look good, but it took some work. But for the price range, I mean, this palette would normally be like $15 by itself. It's not bad. It's not bad for the price, but yeah, I don't like really satin shades. I want you to either be like metallic, glittery, shimmery, or I want you to be matte. I don't like these in-between shades. I really don't. I want you to be glittery, or even like a glittery top coat, because that's what I use for the highlighter. The Tangy, which is like a topper shade, you know, that's fine. But I don't like satin shades. I just don't like satin eyeshadows. There's no point in being like halfway matte and halfway glittery. Be one or the other. Because that's what I need to use you as one or the other. And for this one, it would have been fine if you were just matte. Because the shimmer on it is so little that it doesn't even matter that it has the shimmer in it. But with the satin shades, if you're going to have a lesser quality formula, go ahead and just pick one or the other. I prefer matte, honestly, but that would be the only thing that I would have to complain about with these palettes, is their satin shades are not the best, which is disappointing. But I do like the shades in this palette. I like the look that I came out with. I had fun playing with it and using it today. I guess the last thing I'd have to say is, if you like the video and if you like me, please hit that big red subscribe button down below. Subscribe so you can, you know, see my next videos I come up with. And, you know, don't be afraid to leave a comment. You know, ask a question, say a product that you want me to use. Yeah. Well, then, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for watching. And, bye, y'all.